We're here with Lale Rezai, and we're going to tell you about a really exciting event coming up at the University of Oregon. I watched the film already that you're going to show, and I'll just say up front, it touched me deeply because of the situation that's going on in your country. Talk to me a little bit about the film, and let's get people kind of excited in what you're trying to do with this.
Sure. You know, the film is called To Light a Candle. This film was made by a filmmaker and journalist, Bahai. And some people in my community may be familiar with him since we just had the movie Rosewater at the Bijou.
Yes, I saw that, yeah.
Yes, and he was a Newsweek correspondent to Iran from 1998 till 2011, I think. And when he was in Iran, he was detained himself in prison. And he had an opportunity to make the film he made about his life. But he came into contact with Baha'is while he was in prison, and he decided when he was free to make a movie about the persecution of Baha'is in Iran. So this movie really tells the story of the Baha'is, the history of persecution, and also the latter part of the movie deals with the formation of this university, the underground university, kind of an informal university that was formed to help the Baha'i students who were denied access to higher education.
Because right now in Iran, if you're Baha'i, if you're of the Baha'i faith, you are not allowed to go to university and be educated.
Absolutely correct. In addition to that, Baha'is are denied many other privileges, you know, that other citizens are allowed.
And what you're going to focus on at this panel that you're going to have. So what's going to happen is you'll show the film at the University of Oregon.
It's about a 55-minute film.
And then people will be able to ask questions of some panelists that you have, some experts that can talk.
Yes, we're very excited to have some wonderful panelists. We're glad that you're going to be there as our moderator. We're certainly happy for that. But you know, we'll have Mr. Iraj Kamalabadi. His sister has been detained for 7 years already in prison for being one of the Baha'i leaders, and she has a sentence of 20 years to serve. So it'd be nice to hear from someone who has such a strong family connection and who's very familiar with the situation of Baha'is in Iran. And we also have a law professor who has expertise in human rights. So we're excited to have kind of a discussion with the community and be able to talk about this and what we can do in our local community.
Why do you think this is so important, and what can people in Eugene do about a situation going on in Iran?
Well, I think that anytime we can raise awareness about any type of human right violations, it's good to do it, you know, because I feel we each have a role to play. One is to kind of become familiar with what's happening with any time of tyranny that happens in the world, and then think about, by just talking about it, how can we help individually? For me, it's very dear to me because I'm an Iranian Baha'i and who has a privilege of living in this wonderful community of Eugene. But I think others, you know, for example, we hope that maybe other professors will hear about this and maybe can lend their services to this institute of, it's called Bahai, B-I-H-E, Bahai Institute of Higher Education.
And there's also on the website, which will give people the website information, you can go and tell the Iranian government what you think, and it matters, your voice matters.
Absolutely, and the website, as you mentioned, is called Education Under Fire, and is easy for everyone to access it and send a message to the government of Iran.
And I think if people don't understand, this isn't about Baha'i, this is about human rights.
Absolutely.
And if people don't understand your faith, they can also look at, well, what if it was you? And you weren't being allowed to be educated simply for what you believe.
Yes, that's an excellent point.
And that's the injustice.
That's it.
So really the point is to bring awareness, show this film, which is wonderful. I loved it, I watched it twice. But to show this and then get people to just talk about it, get involved, use their voice here in Eugene, where we're good at doing that. But use it for some other people that really need our help.
You put it perfectly, absolutely.
All right, good. Well, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
I'll see you on February 26th, Lillis Hall.
Lillis Hall at 7 p.m.
At the University of Oregon.
Yes,
all right.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.